Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Today, in last lecture we have seen what is mean by pickup current, current setting. Actually, we are using this plug setting multiplier and time setting multiplier for these electromechanical relays only, because when we are considering the microprocessor based relays, for them there is no such a setting, but for electromechanical relays, where there is a rotating disk, okay, in a simple language, your energy meter. So in such a type of relays, we can set a value of current, okay, value of that pickup current by using a plug setter is there. Okay, so we have seen that in last lecture, means how actually this current setting is done on this in this electromechanical relays. So there is a plug setting, okay, means by moving this setting we can change the plug position, and according to that your pickup current value is set. So that pickup current value, so what is mean by the pickup current value? Pickup current value means it is the minimum current at which your relay operates. Okay, so we have to we can set that value by using that plug. Okay, we can set that value. So how we can set that pickup current means, if we want to operate any relay at 10 ampere, so I'm just taking the example at 10 ampere, 20 ampere, etc., up to so on. So that value can be set by using this plug. So here there are a number of we can say the tappings. Okay, so here from 1 to 10 or up to so on, we can change the plug position here. And as we have the current transformer there, so by taking its secondary current, also we can find the pickup current. So for pickup current, formula is plug position into rated CT secondary current. Okay, this plug position, okay, so at which position you are keeping the keeping this plug, means at 2.5, 3.5, or 2, 3, 4, up to so on. And the rated CT secondary current means here one example is given, that is a CT means current transformer having primary current of 1000 ampere and secondary current of 1 ampere. Okay, so here pickup current is equal to plug position. So I take here the example that suppose this plug is set at 7.5. Okay, this plug position is set at 7.5, and your current transformer is of 400 by 5 ampere, means its secondary current is equal to 5 ampere only. So if the secondary current is 5 ampere, then we can find the pickup current as plug position, that is 7.5 into rated CT secondary current, which is 5. So your pickup current value is 37.5 ampere. 37.5 ampere means what? Your it means that your relay will operate at 37.5 ampere. Okay, okay, समजले सगळ्यांना? Means if any fault occurs, okay, minimum fault current should be there 37 point, means minimum current should be there 37.5. okay, so below that your relay will not operate, and but above that value your relay, or at that value your relay will start operating there. Okay, then now we'll see in today's lecture very important point, that is the PSM. Okay, that is plug setting multiplier. As we have seen in the last slide only, actually the plug setting multiplier is there, means plug setting point is there, right? So so how to set that? If we consider the different parameters, for example, the fault current is given. Okay, so the formula for this PSM means plug setting multiplier is, it is equal to fault current divided by pickup current. So all of you know the fault current. Okay, fault current means the current produced when any fault occurs in the system. And all of you know, when any fault occurs in the system, current get increased there. Okay, so that is nothing but your fault current. And the pickup current. So pickup current means what? It is the minimum current at which your relay starts operating, right? So here we can write the equation as, okay, it is equal to fault current divided by, now we know this pickup current is equal to, what is pickup current? It is equal to plug position into rated CT secondary current, right? Is it right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it is simple. Plug position into rated CT secondary current. Now here we are considering a current transformer of 100 divided by 1 ampere. Means its primary current is, for current transformer, primary current is
100.
100 ampere. So it is I1, and secondary current I2 is equal to 1 ampere simply. Okay. And a fault current of say 5000 ampere means this is fault current, your IF is given here. Okay. So is flowing through the network protected by the relay. Now the fault current in the CT secondary. So how to find the fault current in CT secondary? Yes.
IF into I2 divided by I1.
Into I1, correct. Means simply this is the fault current, right? In means we can simply take the cross multiplication here. Okay, you want to find here the fault current in CT secondary. So what is here? So I'll take simply this as IF divided by fault current in CT secondary. I want to find. Okay, so here I'll consider the IF in secondary, that is 2, which is equal to I1 divided by I2. Okay, I1 divided by I2. So it is equal to your fault current is 5000 ampere, right? So 5000 divided by your IF2, which you have to find there, IF2, which is equal to for CT secondary primary current is 100 divided by secondary current is 1 ampere. So simply you can find their IF2 as 5000 into 1 divided by 100. Okay, so its value is 50 ampere. समजले का सगळ्यांना? Yes or no? How to find fault current in CT secondary? Okay, simply if any fault is occurring in the system, then how actually relay is working? First current is flowing through your current transformer, then through the relay coil. Okay, and then it is given to the circuit breaker. Okay, means whatever be the fault current there, so it is flowing from in the CT, means from primary to secondary to that is relay coil. Okay, so here what is given? Fault current for finding PSM, the formula is fault current divided by plug position into rated CT secondary, right? So but here what is given? The current transformer rating is given, means we have the rated CT secondary. We don't know the plug position and the fault current. So we have to first find that. Okay. Actually fault current is given, but it is only for, it is not for the secondary. Okay, for the secondary. So we have to find the fault current in secondary, that is by using this formula. So we get it as a 50 ampere. Okay. Now we are considering that the plug is set at 5. Okay, so there are a number of positions, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 likewise. Okay, up to 10 we are considering there are number of positions. So if that plug is set, at 5, okay, at 5 that plug is set, then what will be your PSM, that is plug setting multiplier. So for your plug setting multiplier, in secondary, the fault current flowing is 50 ampere. Okay, fault current flowing in the secondary winding is 50 ampere divided by plug position. So what is plug position here? The plug is set at 5 position. Okay, your plug is set at 5 position into rated CT secondary current, means what is the actual rating of your current transformer, secondary side rating, that is only 1 ampere. Okay, so your plug setting multiplier is 10. Okay, your plug setting multiplier is 10 here. Okay. So everyone note this point. And write down formula and note also. And while doing practicals, these are important. Okay, and you will require this plug setting multiplier, how to set plug. Okay, means in different percentage we can set there actually. This is in given sometimes in percentage also. Okay, that is plug percentage, means if it is set at 5, okay, plug position is 5, means okay. So over. All of you noted? Noted? Yes or no? Can we move for next point? Okay, we'll see the next point, that is time setting multiplier. Now what is this time setting multiplier? So here, just like plug, why we are using that plug setting? So that we can control or we can set the pickup value of that relay. Okay, right? Why that plug setting is used? To set the pickup value of your relay. Okay. Similarly, there is a time setting multiplier. Okay. So this time setting multiplier means what? Actually, you can here simply set the time required for the tripping, means for the operation of your relay. Okay, means if you want to operate your relay very fastly, then what can be the time, or if you want to give somewhat delay, then also you can set that. So in that figure, in one figure, there is a time setting dial. Here you can see that time setting dial is there, by which you can set the time. Okay, so a relay is generally provided with control to adjust the time of operation of relay. Okay, so that is nothing but your time setting multiplier. So this adjustment. Now normally a time setting dial is provided, which is calibrated from 0 to 1 second in steps of 0.05 second. Okay, so from 0 to 1 second means at which point you have to you want to operate your relay, that can be set by using this time setting dial. Okay, so its value is from 0 to 1 second, and in step of 0.05%, means just like your scale, if you are considering 0 to 10, then from 0.01 to etc., that time is set there. Okay, now how to find the time of operation of relay? So here one graph is shown. There is a operating time in seconds and plug setting multiplier is there. Okay, means you should take this as PSM. Okay, then you can set the value also there. Okay, means plug setting is there. So here we are considering that the plug is set at 5. Okay, so if we consider plug is set at 5 and time setting multiplier is at 0.5 second. PSM means plug setting multiplier is 10 here, 10, and time setting multiplier is 0.5 second. Okay, so if it is 0.5 second, the time of operation of relay for PSM is equal to 10 is 3 seconds. Okay, so here from this graph, okay, this is general graph. From this graph, when we are means when the plug setting multiplier is 10, when the value of this plug setting multiplier is 10, that time the operating time, your operating time is 3. Okay, 3 seconds. Therefore, actual time of operation of relay is 3 seconds into your time setting multiplier. Okay, why means we are taking this plug setting multiplier and time setting multiplier? You may have seen when you are taking reading, when you are doing practicals, if you take the example of watt meter or any other meter, so some multiplying factors are given there. Okay, so if suppose on the meter it is showing 1, okay, and if the multiplier is 10, then actually your value is 10. Okay, actually your value is 10 there. So these are such types of multipliers. So here if we are considering or if the plug setting multiplier is 10 here, then your operating time means the required time, the relay operating time is 3 seconds here. Okay, actual operation of operating time required is 3 seconds, but when you are doing the calculation, this actual time of operation will be there 3 seconds into your time setting multiplier, because here the multiplier is 0.5 seconds. So for 3 seconds you have to multiply by this TSM, that is 0.5 seconds. Okay, so here all of you got this, how actually this time setting multiplier is taken. Only remember that there is a time setting multiplier, means one disk is there. From that you can set the time of operation of your relay. Why it is multiplier? Because just like your all meters, here also that value is multiplied, okay, to that set value. Okay, now there are some examples. Here the old CT ratio is given. Current transformer ratio, that is 75 by 1 ampere. Plug setting multiplier is there, that is 0.75, and new CT ratio is given, that is 100 by 5 ampere. Here we have to find the new PSM. Okay, so for new PSM there is a formula for finding new PSM. New PSM is equal to old CT primary current into old PSM divided by new CT primary current. Okay, simply you can take the ratios of PSM and CT ratios. Okay, current ratios. So all of you noted?
Wait, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have to find the new PSM by using this formula only. So this new PSM is equal to old CT secondary current. So what is that old CT secondary? Old CT primary current. So here it is 75. Okay, this is I1, CT primary and CT secondary. Okay, so 75 into old PSM. Old PSM is 0.75 divided by new CT primary current. So new CT primary current is 100. Okay, so you can solve this and the answer is 0.5625. Your plug setting multiplier. Okay, then take one more example. Okay, what?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, write down one more example. I'll just tell you and we'll solve here only. Note that if the fault current is 2000 ampere, if the fault current is 2000 ampere, the relay setting is 50%. The relay setting is 50% and CT ratio is 400 by 5. 400 by 5, comma, the plug setting multiplier will be, okay. So here what is given? First we'll write given data. Given data is here. Fault current is given, that is IF is equal to 2000 ampere. 2000 ampere. Then the relay setting is 50%. So 50% means what? Okay, we'll take directly that value. Relay setting. You write there, relay setting is 50%, or simply it is 50 divided by 100. 50 divided by 100. And CT ratio 400 by 5. Then plug setting multiplier, PSM will be. So how to find this PSM? What is formula to find PSM? Plug
Fault
setting,
current,
fault
fault
current
current
divided
divided
by
pickup current.
pickup current. Okay, then what is given here? Pickup current means what?
Plug position into rated CT secondary current.
Correct, rated CT secondary current. Now we have this rated CT secondary current, right? Right, we have that current, but we don't have that plug position. Right, then how we can find? Yes, so you just try to answer. Hello, so is it possible for you to solve? Okay,
Plug position काय घ्यायची?
plug position is not given here. That's why I'm saying that here you have to first find the relay current setting. Okay, relay current setting. So what is given here? Given is only relay setting, but that is 50%. Okay, that is 50 divided by 100. Now we have to set that, means just like we find here in first example we have seen, we find the secondary fault current. Likewise here we have to find the relay current setting. Okay, so for finding this, note that relay current setting is equal to relay current setting, or I will write direct I setting here, that is equal to means some current is set. We have to find that for the secondary side, okay, of the CT only. Okay, so that is equal to, that relay setting is at 50%, means 50 divided by 100 into the CT secondary current given is 5 ampere. Okay, CT secondary current given is 5 ampere. Okay, so you can find that relay current setting here. That is it is coming as 25. Okay, is 2.5 ampere. 2.5 ampere. Okay. So here, according to examples, actually the formula are changing. Okay, so you cannot use the same for all. Okay, and after that you can find the plug setting multiplier. Okay, so this plug setting multiplier is equal to fault current divided by your pickup current. Pickup current means your plug position into the rated CT secondary. Okay, but here the plug position is not given. Okay, plug position is not given, so we can use another formula, that is plug setting multiplier is equal to, write down that formula. Plug setting multiplier is equal to, because there are number of ways, whatever formula I have given, that is the general formula, but there are means one example can be solved by using the number of methods here. As per the given data, so PSM is equal to fault current, plug setting multiplier is equal to fault current divided by your relay current setting here, relay current setting into your CT ratio, into the CT ratio. Okay, so the fault current is given, that is 2000 ampere here, 2000 ampere divided by your relay current setting, that is 2.5 ampere, and into your CT ratio, that is 400 by 5 ampere. Okay, just solve this. Okay, we'll take in next lecture, we'll take in such an example that means you can actually what we can say, see that parts, means I'll take one more example on that. Okay, what is answer? It is
10.
10.
10.
Right. Okay, no problem. Means I'll take such an example that you can practically understand how actually you can measure that. Okay, so these examples are given in books only, so that I have taken, but for practically I'll show actually how to set that. Okay, how to set that plug, and after setting, how actually we can calculate. Okay, we'll see such type of examples also. Okay, no problem. So here at least you remember formally. very few questions are asked, means examples are asked on this PSM and TSM. They are mostly asking the formulae for MCQ. Okay, so for MCQ, prepare formulae, and if and also they are asking in MCQ such fault currents. Okay, or PSM, etc. Okay, so not for 4 marks these examples are asked. Okay, but in gate examination also they are asking these examples on PSM and TSM. Okay, so you should know the formulae there. So we'll take some examples from gate question papers also. Okay, so now the next point here is the protection of radial feeders. Now, protection of radial feeders. What are the feeders? What is mean by feeder? Feeder. It feeds something, right? It feeds something. What it feeds? Yes, it feeds you supply. Okay, electrical supply. Near your home, there are feeders. Okay, there are number of feeders. Radial feeders are there, ring main system is there, parallel system is there, interconnected system is there. So these are different systems of the supply. Okay, so we have to protect all these feeders or the supply systems. So here we sometimes say that some fault is occurred at the feeder, that's why there is a power supply problem. So what is mean by that feeder? And means there are actually the number of points where uh, the supply is taken. Feeder means what? Supply is taken from the source, that is any generating station or from any point the supply is taken and it is fed to the load. Okay, means it is given to the load. Okay, that is nothing but one feeder. Okay, so here the radial feeder. So there are different types of such feeders in your syllabus. Radial feeder and ring main system is given. So what is mean by that? We'll see here. So just see here one diagram. So this is the your generating station. Okay, this is your generating station, or from the generating station there is one line. How actually the supply is given to the load? Okay, there is a single line only, means the number of feeders are there. Okay, so this is the generating station. Then this is the supply system. These different systems are given, that is SS1 to SS4. So these all four are the supply systems here, and these all are the CBs, means circuit breakers, which are used for the protection purpose. Then OC1 to OC5 means there are 5 overcurrent relays. Okay, these are the 5 overcurrent relays. Now their operating time is also given, that is 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds, 1 second, 0.5, and instantaneous means when any fault occurs instantaneously, this relay is operating. Okay, so according to operating time and the distance from the generating station, this graph is given here. This is called the time graded protection. Okay, means how if the distance increases, how actually the time is decreasing, that is shown here. Okay, so we'll see here that for the radial system. Okay, radial feeders means what? Actually, there is a single generating system. Okay, single generating system, and whatever is the power supply given is given in only one direction. Okay, is given in only one direction. Okay, so if any fault occurs within this system, your whole system shuts down here. Okay, that is the drawback. Okay, So if any fault occurs here, everything shuts down. Okay, that is your drawback. Means here we can say that the supply cannot be controlled at the load end in the occurrence of the fault. Okay, means there is no any another chance of supply from any other end. Okay, so when we are using a backup system, okay, so if any fault is occurring, then by using that backup protection, supply is provided. But here for the radial feeders, there is no such a system. So by using radial feeders, the supply is given from the generating end to the supply end. Okay, in only one direction. In only one direction. Therefore, if any fault occurs, there is a complete shutdown, or the or your complete supply system blocks there. Okay, now here it is desired that the smallest possible part of the system should be off. Okay, so here the whatever smallest possible part means of the system is kept off here. So the time graded protection is used. Time graded protection means what here? Time graded protection means not a whole, means what we can say, that if any fault occurs in the system, okay, if any fault occurs in the system, so for each slot some time is given there. Okay, means time is graded there. So if suppose here the fault is occurring, and for all slots, if any fault occurs in any slot, so if that time of operating relay is same for all, that cannot be the time graded system. Here your time is graded means time is split into the different sections or slots, we can say here. So that is the time graded system is used, and the longer the relay from generating station, the lesser is the time of operation. Okay, now when your fault is occurring at SS4, okay, SS4. So here suppose this fault is occurring. So if the distance increases, you can check here, when your distance is increasing from your generating station or your supply system, then the time required for operating your relay is less. Okay, means here instantaneously your relay is working. When you comes closer, then some time will take to operate the relay, that is 0.5 seconds. And if you come close to the generating station, then the relay operating time again increases to 2 seconds. Okay, so this is the operation of this radial feeders. Okay, means the time required for the closed relays is more than the time required for the relays which are set at a longer distance. Okay, therefore the time setting is required for these relays must be properly graded. Okay, these relays time setting should be properly graded, and the minimum interval of time which can be allowed for two adjacent circuit breaker depends on its own clearance time plus a small time for the safety margin. Means if any fault is occurring, if suppose any fault occurs, then for this circuit breaker, when any fault occurs, your circuit breaker will start operating. So when that circuit breaker operates, and after that some time is required, okay, some time is required for that circuit breaker to clear that fault and operate once again. So, okay, so that time span is given there. And with normal circuit breaker, in use minimum, the discriminating time between adjustment breakers should be about 0.4 seconds. Okay, so if any circuit breaker is operated minimally, there means differentiating time. Okay, means if we are using the adjustment breaker, means if you are using one another circuit breaker, then for that purpose the time of 0.4 seconds, minimum 0.4 seconds should be given there. Okay, so the time setting for each relay is provided here, and along with the time graded system, it is essential that time of operation for the several fault should be less. Okay, we are using as there is a disadvantage of this radial feeders, that if any fault occurs in the system, so we cannot supply that system in another way. Okay, in another way by using any another line. Okay, so here a ring main system is used. So in next lecture we will see what is meant by this ring main system. So here we have seen the radial system. You can draw this diagram, or in next lecture I'll give time for you for drawing diagram. And also there is a lecture at 3:30 p.m. Everyone join that. So thank you all and have a nice day. For today we are ending.
हॅलो मॅम,
Yes.
नेक्स्ट लेक्चरला परत एकदा एक्सप्लेन करतात थोडंच कळलं.
म्हणजे हे रेडियल फीडर्सच का?
हा
हो करेक्ट. ओके, TSM चा पण एक एक्झाम्पल घेऊ आणि रेडियल आणि रिंग मेन सिस्टीम पण घेऊन टाकू.